We're gonna get crafting. Today is part 2 of our resin project. So on Monday, we experimented with some resin, and today you're gonna see the final result, and we're gonna put it together and see how it all came out, and we'll just chat a little bit about it, about what I learned, all the things, okay? I'm definitely not an expert at this. This is my first time ever doing it. I think it came out pretty good for being a first time though. And I'll share with you like some of the things I learned and kind of refresh what we did on Monday to get us to this point. But if you missed it, you can go back to our video part 1 of our resin project and you can watch that, and we went through it all step by step, okay? I did see one little possible issue, and we're gonna work through that together, and we're gonna figure that out together, okay? I'll show you what that is in a minute when we get to it. But let me say hi to some of our friends first, and let me know if you are on Facebook, is this coming through okay? Or is it
looks like it
stretching me out crazy like it did this morning on this morning's video? We are also over on YouTube, so make sure you are subscribed over there, so that you can be able to watch this replay, because this replay here on Facebook will be gone in 30 days. So if you want to come back and watch this in the future, you're going to have to watch it on YouTube, okay? Because after 30 days, Facebook will delete it. So hello, Miss Jerry. Hello, Miss Desiree. How are you? You can actually see this time. Yay. Hello, Miss Dana and Cynthia. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Sylvia. I look much better than this morning. Good. Yeah, I'm a little narrower than I was this morning, aren't I? Hello, Miss Sharon and Barbara and Suzanne. Hey, Miss Lynn. How are you?
Now, here's the thing.
Miss Janet. Hello, hello.
We changed no settings.
We changed nothing.
We changed nothing.
We went live just like we did this morning. So there's somewhere there was a glitch in the giddy up along the way.
A glitch in the giddy up.
Yes. Hello, Miss Jerry and Leslie. Hello, Miss K. Marie. How are you? Hello, Miss Cynthia and Shasta. She says, I love these jars. I do too. These are so stinking fun. And we are going to gift one today. I told you guys on Monday that when we came back on Friday, we would gift a jar to somebody. So today though, we're not only going to gift the jar, I'm going to throw in the metal pieces. Where are they?
Wait, what?
So we just added these to the shop today as optional add-ons for the mason jar. And they come in a set of 2 because it's a double-sided jar. So I'm gonna throw these 2 metal pieces in. So somebody who's watching today will get the jar and the metal pieces. All you have to do is share the video and tell us in the comments that you did. If you do it on Facebook, you get 1 chance. You do it on YouTube, you get 1 chance. You do it on both, you get 2 chances, okay? Because we have the list of YouTube and Facebook, okay? So we pull from both. So you do it in both, you'll get it in both, okay? Cynthia says it was for sure a Facebook issue this morning. Yeah, I think it was just a bad timing of us going live while they had updates going on, and it just, something didn't align the way it was supposed to. So,
Linda says you were the only one messed up this morning. Don't know what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, Lynn, you should be able to just watch without creating a channel. If you don't have an account, it might ask you to, you may have to like create a user account. I don't know. I don't think you have to have an account just to watch though. I could be wrong though. I've been wrong before, y'all. I've been wrong before. Hey, Miss Dorothy over on YouTube. How are you? Sylvia, so sorry, so sorry. Yes, so if you have the existing jar, you can still add these to your jar. Even if you've already put your jar together, you can, do I have one? I have one in here. If you already have it assembled like this one is, what I would do if it was me, I would take a little bit of gray paint and just kind of fill in these little cracks here, because like I have white behind there. White's not so bad, but especially if you have a fun color that you did, I would fill it in with a little bit of gray, just paint, and then you can glue it on. So you're still gonna get the texture, but even with the white, it still doesn't look bad. So totally up to you, but you don't have to get a whole new jar just for these. You can get just these and add them to your existing jar. Or if you want a whole new jar, that's cool too. That's cool too. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. Yes. Oh, you need a YouTube account to comment. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that, Miss Jerry. Good information. So if you're just watching, you don't have to have an account, but if you want to comment, you have to create an account. But it's no different than creating like a Facebook account or anything else. I have very wide shoulders. Yes, I was carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders, so they had to be very broad this morning. Or at least I was as wide as the world this morning. I don't know what was happening. They like switched us to a wide angle. It was not flattering. It was.
You are my world.
Aw, you're so sweet. So sweet. Okay, so let's get to it, guys. I have one more housekeeping thing that I forgot to do this morning. I forgot to show you all the garland. Y'all, that was one of our new releases this morning, and I didn't even show it to you. It's a cute little floral garland. So let me show you this.
And get ready, guys. I'll get some names here in a minute.
Y'all, isn't that cute? I just put scrapbook paper on it and painted the centers and then strung it on a piece of fabric. Super, super cute. Some little polka dotted scrapbook paper. I almost did it black and whites. I almost did it with blacks and whites, but I know a lot of you guys like a lot of fun color for spring. So I decided we would go with the fun color for you guys. But you can do it whatever colors you want. But isn't that cute? I'm like, how did I miss that this morning? It was a little chaotic though. That live this morning, right? It was a little chaotic. There was a lot going on. I was trying to be super fast because our internet kept going in and out here at the shop.
And it's not like we could have taken everything to the house, because the house is so close that if they're working on the internet here,
it's the same.
It's going to be there too.
It's all the same. So we were trying to go super fast for that, and then we had the wide angle thing happening over on Facebook.
What? Wait, whoa. Patty says Facebook's saying that they're eventually going to get rid of lives.
Well, I know they're going to delete them after 30 days. So this live today, you guys will be able to watch it here on my page for 30 days. In 30 days, this live will be deleted from my page. But that's on Facebook. But we are live on YouTube also. This live right now is over on YouTube. So you'll be able to watch the replay over on YouTube. So that's why we're pushing you guys to subscribe on YouTube. Because who knows what Facebook's going to do next, y'all. I'm done guessing. I never would have imagined that they would delete lives after 30 days.
Yeah, I know.
That is not something any of us saw coming. So we were definitely shocked on that. So definitely follow us on YouTube. Okay, so here's our jars. Y'all, doesn't it look good? You see the shimmering? It looks like glass. You got the reflection of the light. Super, super fun. It looks like a old ball mason jar. Looks like glass. So, do I have a bruise on my arm? This is a hair curling iron accident. I think that's...
Yeah, that's it.
I probably do. Who knows? I get bruises and...
Oh, there was somebody...
Who knows where they come from.
There was somebody that posted that, well, I didn't approve it, but she fell this morning. Mm-hmm. And she had just a huge...
It happens. Sometimes you get those bruises and you don't know where they came from, right?
We've
all
like
been there.
Softball on her arm.
So I'm going to recap what we did real quick. You can watch the detailed version on our live from Monday, but we use this art resin. Tim can grab the link for this. If you go back to that text message, you can grab it from there. I sent it. This is art resin. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. You can also get it at Amazon. They were both the same price, okay? It's your price at Hobby Lobby, so it never goes on sale. So just know that. It goes a really, really long way. You mix this 50-50. So you've got the resin and then you've got the hardener. And once you mix it, they sell cups like this. This cup was from Hobby Lobby. I would get a smaller cup. I would get like those little medicine cups, and as long as you're doing 50-50, it doesn't matter if it's ounces, cups, milliliters. I don't know what the measurement, milliliters? Is that would be for,
yeah,
okay.
That would.
Well, I know liters would be a lot. You don't need a liter. So I think milliliters. As long as it's 50-50, okay? But a little bit goes a long way. I did an ounce of each, and I had like this much left in my cup. Like there was a lot left over, okay? You have about 45 minutes to work with it before it starts to set. So you're gonna put it in, you're gonna mix it for about 3 minutes, get it stirred, scrape the edges, and then you have about 45 minutes to use it.
Mary says, I haven't tried resin before, but you make it look simple.
Listen, y'all, I have not done resin because I was afraid of it. I was honestly terrified of it. I was nervous. I'm like, it looks so complicated. It looks so intimidating. It looks so scary. Finally, I was like, suck it up, girl. Suck it up. Take one for the team. Try it. If it doesn't work, you don't like it, listen, I tell y'all what I like and what I don't like, okay? And if it didn't work and I hated it, I would tell y'all. But I might become obsessed with this. This is super, super fun, and it was so much easier than I thought it would be. So what I did was I put a couple Jenga blocks here just to raise my cutout up so that as if any dripped over, it would drip on the plate and it wouldn't be stuck to the plate, right? Because I had spacers there. Because if I left it there and it spilled over, then the plate would be stuck to my project. So I put these there. That worked perfect, okay? And then I poured my resin over. I painted my stuff first and dried it. I poured my resin over, and then I used my heat gun, and my heat gun popped all the little bubbles. You're gonna get bubbles. When you mix that, you're gonna get bubbles. It's just part of it. But the heat gun got the bubbles out. Some people will use a torch. I've seen people use like the little like grill lighters. They like start it, and then they just like go over the whole thing. It takes a little bit longer because you kind of gotta cover all the area.
I got one of those little torches. I just gotta get the butane for it.
So something about the heat just pulls those bubbles out, okay? So that's that. And then you just let it sit. 24 hours to dry to the touch, 72 hours to dry. You could totally do that on the coffee cup and make it look like a ceramic coffee mug. Absolutely, totally could. 72 hours for it to completely cure. So that's why we waited. Yesterday would have been 72 hours. We waited till today, okay? So.
No, there wasn't a lot of cuddles or bubbles.
No. Oh, there was a lot of bubbles before I did the heat gun. There was lots of little teeny tiny little bubbles.
I thought there was only a few.
No, there was a ton of like little microscopic ones. There was a couple bigger ones that I just used. You can use a pin or a toothpick to poke those if they're real big. But the little ones come right out with the heat gun.
Oh, it was Crystal Elliott.
What?
That fell and her arm blew.
Oh, girl. One thing did happen, okay? Remember I said that I used the overhead would be great. I used the Jenga blocks, right? Well, one of my Jenga blocks, you can see here, my resin kind of ran down and it's stuck on my Jenga block. So my Jenga block is stuck. We are going to remove it together. I thought about popping it off before and I was like, oh shoot, and I went to grab my scraper and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna hope and pray we don't ruin it, but I think we should be able to pop it off because it's not like, I don't think it's a crazy amount. I think it's just in the corner there. So we are going to try to fix this together. I need to open wide, like real wide to get my scraper. This one. Okay.
Oh, the nice one.
So I'm using just like a paint scraper. It goes nice and skinny at the end. We're gonna use that. And I'm gonna go under the edge of, like the bottom edge here where the resin isn't. And just try to, there we go.
Oh.
Okay. So it took just a little bit of the wood with it.
But that's
easier
okay
to show you here. But that's okay, it's the back. We're not gonna see it. It didn't like do anything crazy. It's still gonna function perfectly fine. So that was actually a lot easier to come off than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna fight me and try to take the whole side of my jar. Honestly, that was my worst fear, that's what was gonna happen. But it didn't, so we're good.
Okay, can I get some names now? I know you got a lot of words.
You can get some, I got so many words. Okay, yes, Tim's gonna get some names and then we're gonna put our jar together, okay? Go ahead.
Okay, we have Sharon Miller Dunlap, Gina Turner, Janet Idziak, Suzanne Brown, Shauna Collowers, I'm sorry if I screwed your name up, Lavada Lavnier Vance, Crystal Elliott, Janet Norton, Mary Winkler, and Sharon Farley Jefferson.
So one thing I did notice, I'm noticing right now, I didn't notice before, but there is a little bit of resin bubbles here. So it's not sandwiching together like perfectly flat, but it's not enough that I'm gonna be too worried about. I think it's gonna be fine. One thing that I can do is I could use, normally I use the gel super glue. We could use a little bit of hot glue, and that's gonna be a little bit thicker, so we'll get a little bit more connection. If I'm like, well, but I really want it to last forever and not come apart, you can use a combination of your gel super glue and E6000, or gel super glue and hot glue, or your E6000 and hot glue. My glue gun is not plugged in, so I'm just gonna use.
What if you hit these spots with like that
like
scraper?
sander or scraper? We can try to. Oh.
Maybe try the sander might work good.
There we go. Okay. Scraper's working. Scraper's working. Against that. Oh, we have it attached to the table, so okay, never mind.
What do you?
I felt like the camera was shaking on me.
Oh, it is.
Because the table's shaking. Okay, I got one little spot here too, so we're gonna hit that.
An electric sander works
An electric
amazing
sander, yes.
on those spots if you have one.
That's a very good tip. Yeah, I don't have one here. I have one at the house, but not here. Okay, let's make sure this side is good.
Yeah, we got a couple commercial ones at the house.
Yeah, we got some good ones at the house, but not. Well,
not very portable.
I've got the hand one at the house too that you got me, but this works as well.
Because it's those of you that know, if you know, you know. We still have, all the CNCs. Well, no, we did get rid of one, but we have two of the CNCs, both of the big sanders, the dust collector.
We used to have to hand sand every single cutout when we used our CNC machines. Thankfully, we don't have to do that anymore.
The lasers took care of that problem.
Okay, so we should be good now. So see, now it lays nice and flat. Nice and flat. So let's glue it. Let's put it together. Suzanne's watching with her 3-year-old 3-year-old monkey granddaughter, little monkey. Oh, those 3-year-olds, they're really good at being little monkeys. No, it should not leave a gap. They said with the chip in the wood, because it's inside, like the chip is right here, but this edge here is not chipped off. If it did leave a little bit of chip, what we would do is you could just take a little bit of black paint to kind of fill that little, to like paint the wood so that you wouldn't be able to see it showing, and that little spot would totally just disappear on you, okay? All right, let's glue it. Let's glue it. So we got our gel super glue. So we are putting the glue on this piece because we, if we put the glue on here and we accidentally get glue up here where our insert goes, if we want to use inserts in this, then our inserts won't slide in and out very easily because we've got glue, okay? So we're putting the glue on this piece, and then we'll attach this piece to our mason jar. But I'm not gonna put too much glue right close to this edge, because even if you put the glue close to this edge, when you put it together, it's gonna squish out and end up in this gap, and then it's gonna be in your way of your space, your inserts going in and out, your little toppers, okay? So we're going to...
Yeah, Cynthia, no, I don't want to sand again. I don't want to go back to those sanders.
So we're just gonna line this up.
At the end of the day, I was so covered with sawdust.
It was so messy.
It was messy.
So messy. Everything in the shop was covered in dust. Yes. All right, then we'll put some glue on this side.
But I will say
and we will sandwich our cutout topper or other side on.
Because when we were doing that, I was so active. Because it was either setting the machines up or sanding or going back and forth.
You were much busier. Now he sits and waits in between cuts.
Well, I'm on a computer now.
He does more on the computer.
So Right now, one of them I bartered for some work to be done at the house.
Yeah.
The other two are still in the wood shop at the house
Yeah.
in the pole barn.
But one is already promised to somebody else.
Yep.
And then we're keeping one.
Yep. Well, we're gonna keep the first one that we bought.
We're keeping it for nostalgic reasons. It'll go into the Christie's Craft Room Museum of Memories.
Yes, we'll have a Sawzall, or I mean, go ahead.
It's okay. So while this sets, we're going to talk about a couple of things. So with this here, what I ended up doing was I ended up using the Surfboard Ceramcoat surfboard. Grab a screenshot if you want to know that color. Let me get it up there for you. Ceramcoat surfboard is the color that we used. I painted the surface of all the pieces, glued all my pieces on, and then put my resin over it. That gave me a super.
Yeah, why are the balloons popping up?
I don't know. They think we're celebrating something. We're celebrating a successful resin project. So that gave us a nice solid colored finish. I did play with tinting resin because you can tint resin to be different colors. So I bought this, and you can use acrylic paint, you can use inks and dyes. Okay, so I bought this. This was one thing I said you could use was acrylic ink. Okay, I thought it was a pretty color. I was like, oh, we'll just do that. And then I was gonna, my thought was, well, we'll just paint the surface white, and then we'll use the tinted color. We'll give it the color. I didn't want to do it just over the wood. I wanted to do it over the color. And I'll show you what that turned out. But don't forget, guys, someone who shares this video will be gifted a mason jar and the metal add-on toppers that we just added to the shop today. But this is what happened. This is what happened when I did the tint. See how you can see it's lighter and darker? So the areas where the resin was a little bit thicker, it's darker. Where it's a little bit thinner, you see more of the white coming through. And this is not a cutout that we have. These are just random scrap pieces that I glued together just for like testing. And then here I painted with the surfboard, and then I used the waterfall color, and then I poured the tinted resin over it just to kind of see what would happen because I had extra of it. I'm like, let's play with it. And that gives you a better look, but it's the color underneath kind of takes away from the tinted color anyways. So I would just paint your surface the colors that you want your surface to be, and then pour your clear resin over. Skip the extra step and effort and money that it would cost. This is more expensive than this. This was like $6.99 at Hobby Lobby, $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. This is $2.99 at Christie's Craft Room. So save you some money, support small business. It's a win-win situation, right? So they're, you know, one's a little bit darker color than the other, but this is going to be a lot less expensive, and most of you already have acrylic paint in your crafting stash. Most of you probably don't happen to have acrylic ink on hand. So that would be my suggestion for you to do that.
Let me grab some more names here.
All right, and then did we put the link for the shop in there for the jar?
Yeah.
Because the jar is from our shop, so is the paint. Okay.
I did. As a matter of fact. All right. Yes, we are. We have Kay Marie Miller, Desiree Hendricks, Gina Turner, Peggy Rumpolsky, Shauna Cullowart, Cynthia Stone Yance, Bernita Tuttle, Rhea Moore, and Mary Jameson.
All right, the bottom one is pretty set. The top one is still setting just a little bit, so we're gonna let that set. And you can, it doesn't have to be this color. You can do it any color you want. You can do it on a white jar. You can do it on, make it black. You can make it pink, make it purple, whatever color you want. You can do it. So we just wanted to show you how to give it a glass look. That's still setting, huh? Yes, that's the one that you can take. There should be a cord plugged in underneath there for it. But let me show you
I don't
guys.
think there's anything on that one.
Where did I put my
There is.
It's not very fast. It's kind of slow.
Huh, so is mine anyways.
Somebody-
At least it won't do the stupid tappy thing that mine's doing.
Because I think that was one of the ones that was this for CNC too. Also,
This was the one that was up there.
Okay. Anyways, we don't need the history of a laptop right now.
yes.
Somebody was
Sorry,
asked,
we digress.
somebody was, what do you need? Anything else?
Did you get the answer on that? Because
No,
if we
but we'll be done here shortly and I'll give you the answer then.
text me.
Oh, yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
The answer's no.
Somebody asked about doing this on the mug, and I think you totally could do on the mug. It's going to give it a shiny finish,
Ooh.
and it's going to give it like a ceramic finish. So I think
That
you
would be
totally could. If you already have your mug together, I think you could do it. Just do it very carefully. I would maybe put some tape over this part here, put some painter's tape over it, so if your resin does drip down, it doesn't end up dripping into your opening here. Put a little bit of painter's tape there.
Yeah, you don't want resin in your crack.
You don't. You don't.
That would be bad.
If you get it in there, wash it out right away. But yeah. So I think you totally could. I think that would be fun. So you would want to be mindful though, because you've already got it attached together, not to go too heavy with your resin to where it like drips underneath and then this part gets stuck like mine did. So
Yes,
you just want to
Sherry.
use a little extra caution in that case if it's already together, because you're not going to have the opportunity to just come and scrape the excess off if it drips to the bottom. So just be extra careful, but I think you totally could do that. I'm going to show you guys the toppers real quick. I'm killing time right now, y'all.
Alright.
This is still drying. I don't want to pick it up until it dries, so I want to give it just a minute more to let
That
it
is cool.
set.
I think that mug would look
But let me show you
amazing.
the toppers real quick. So we have our XOXO Valentines, and on the other side, we've got the St. Patty's Day. So these are double-sided. So there's 8 different themes. There's 4 that were originally designed for the coffee and cocoa mug, and then there's 4 that were designed for the mason jar. But each one you get 8 different themes, okay? So this is the first one. It's got the whipped topping. And then we've got the bees, which I think this is one of my favorites. The sweet little bees with the daisies. And then the patriotic. And then we've got the original that we started with, the gingerbread man. And the snowman.
Run as fast
Super
as you
cute.
can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
And then we've got the Halloween, the little boo. He's super cute. And you see the little spider on the straw.
I'm surprised she didn't jump.
I know. And then we've got the pumpkins just for fall season. And those are all of the whipped topping ones. And then we've got the ice ones. So the ice ones were originally designed for the mason jar. So we've got the lemonade and the sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
And then we've got the little Easter peep with carrots. And then we got a generic celebration. We wanted a celebration one, so if it's a retirement party or a birthday party or just celebrating anything, we did the balloons and confetti. And then of course another one for summer, we've got the watermelons with the seeds, and then for fall, or the transition from summer into fall, we've got the sunflowers and the fall leaves. And then, oh, there's the lemon, and 1, 2, 3, I'm missing one. Missing one. Which one am I missing?
Ooh. Hold on. Read this one. Read it to yourself, though.
Oh, I'll answer that. So,
Okay.
So if you got the very, 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 very original from Tamara's event, we sent the file, she cut hers, and hers were cut differently sized than ours. So there is a little bit of a size difference, yes. I didn't realize that there was a size difference when I cut ours. I didn't realize that hers were a different size. So all of our toppers are designed for our size that we had created. So yes, the gingerbread man is right here.
Valentine
Sorry.
one? Nope, the Valentine one's there.
The gingerbread man. I have the gingerbread man
Oh.
right here.
Somebody said Valentine.
Oh, the Valentine is right here. But what was the other ice one that we
Missing
had?
the lavender?
Can you pull up the link? Oh, we had a lavender one. A lavender on one side and what was the other one?
Buttons, flower buttons.
Lavender and where is that? That is like one of my favorites too. Oh.
Yeah, you've got 2 of the Valentine ones.
Right. It might be in my office. It's on my desk. It's on my desk in my office. We have a flower and lavender one, which is so stinking cute. Yes, thank you guys. See, I can count on you guys. You guys know half of what we have better than I know some days. Your memories are better than mine. Yes, the lavender. Yeah, the lavender one is so cute. That was fast, Tim.
Well, Kayla
wowzers.
grabbed it for me.
Oh, thank you, Kayla. So we've got the little button flower. Isn't that so stinking cute? And the lavender. Super cute. That's one of my favorites. But they're all interchangeable with each other. So you can use the ice ones on the mug. Like so. And you can use the whipped topping ones on the jars. So they interchange with each other, okay? So, and you can get, yeah, so all the things, they all interchange, but I think we're set now. I think.
Yeah, Kimberly, I'm a little bit sore right now. We had a wood delivery this morning.
Tim's been offloading wood all morning, yes. All right, guys, I think it's set enough. Normally, I would let this sit just a little bit longer, but y'all, there we are. There we are. So let's put something in here. Let's do, which one do we want to do? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll throw the lemon one in. Super cute. So you got your ice cubes overflowing with your little lemonade. We've got our sweet tea.
Oh.
That is super cute. So then you've got your little jar, and it looks like a little vintage blue mason jar. Super fun. But the possibilities are endless, absolutely endless. You can, again, do the same thing. I think you could glue that on there. It is resin. The gel super glue, I think, it glues to the metal, so I'm pretty sure it would glue to this. If you weren't sure, once you're done, you could always take a sander just over that lid part just to rough it up a little bit and then wipe it off just so that the glue has something a little bit more rough to grab a hold of as opposed to that super shiny surface. But you could totally do the lid on those as well, which I think that is adorable. I actually really like that.
And yes, Sharon, I am skiing on Sunday. And Mary, that was something that we made with stuff that was on hand, I think. The V. We made that with one of our simple swap frames. Yeah.
We do have a video for this. It is on the page. This is made, I did this at Christmas time as like a personalized Christmas gift. And it's got our simple swap frame in it. So you can slide this out, put a new picture on the back, or put a seasonal picture on the back if you want to change it out and change the picture. But it's with one of our simple, I think it's our 5-inch simple swap.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm doing it backwards and I can't see. Did I put us in upside down? No, I put us in the right way. But yeah, that is a super beautiful craft. One of my favorites. This would make a great wedding gift. You're going to a bridal shower and you want to do something handmade and personalized. You put the bride and groom's, like the initial of their new last name on there. Would be a great gift. So, or in a baby's room and you put the little ultrasound picture for a baby shower gift. If you know the name of the baby, put their first letter of their name on there. And then get a copy of everyone posts their ultrasound pictures on Facebook, right? Just print it out and put it on there. Cool. That would be a super amazing gift.
Nice housewarming gift, yeah.
Housewarming gift, yes. There's so many things you could gift it for. I love personalized gifts. Love that.
Yeah, like when we closed on our house, our realtor had
Gave us a gift.
gave us a gift with our name and
our initial,
initial on it.
Yep, absolutely. It was a great gift, and we still have it actually. Yes, tomorrow is VIP group's craft night. So if you're in our VIP group, make sure you join us right here at 7 o'clock for craft night. I'm gonna let this set. This is still setting just a little bit, but it's pretty well set. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you go back and watch part 1 of how to actually do the resin if you want to try it. We walk you through step by step. You can take the overhead off now. Okay. And make sure you go to the shop and check out. We do have a 1-day only bundle sale. So here's all of our new stuff in the shop. But today only, our 3D flowers, you can get a bundle deal, which is a really, really good deal. You get all of the flowers. Each one is a set of 2 different sizes. And we have a bundle deal happening till midnight tonight only. So make sure you go grab that while you can, while it's on sale, while it's a good deal, okay? And then KCR Live update. Y'all, we have, the contracts are being finalized today. We've been emailing back and forth all morning, that's why it's so frustrating because our internet's come up and down here. I'm like, I'm waiting.
I know Taylor was going nuts because every time she would get into email and get ready to start sending an email, it would drop.
Go down. Yeah, so, but we've been going back and forth, and there's one small thing that they're sending back to me, and then it's going to be ready to sign. So next week, we're going to start sharing all of our details of KCR Live 2025, and we will be releasing the tickets for KCR Live 2025 on March 1st to our VIP group. March 3rd, they will go to the wait list. So the VIP group has 2 days to scoop up their tickets. And then on the 4th, they will go live here to the public if there's any left, okay? But be watching, make sure you're checking back throughout the week next week for all the details. We'll share new details every day. And yep, 1 p.m. sneak peeks. We call these details, little details. So
leave it to Sharon.
Yes,
oh, she's on.
She knows. She'll be there. She'll be waiting for them. She'll be refreshing that page. Yep. So every day we'll give a new detail for the event, but we're so stinking excited about it. And everything is coming together even better than we could have expected it to. And
let me tell you,
yeah,
I am excited.
Mm-hmm. And virtual with a kit tickets will be available on the 1st, 3rd, and 4th also, along with the tickets. So if you know you're going to get the virtual, be watching for that too. The fence behind me, this was our VI, this one? This was one of the inserts for our VIP group. It's a little candle holder. It lights up. These little tea lights light up, and it's a little candle. So they got a snowman one, and then that's interchangeable. And this was one of the options that they had for spring, is the cute little fence post with the little flowers and bee. Is that the one you're talking about? The only other fence we have is this one here. That's on our tiered tray. This was released today. So this is in the shop right now. Our little, we call it our tulip because it's mostly tulips, but it's kind of like the wildflower. It's got the other flowers in there as well. So
yes, Lila, we will have for the Friday night, we will have companion tickets. We still don't know. We haven't even really started thinking about those yet, but we will have them.
We know they'll be available. Those will probably be available like in the next month or two, next couple months. We try to spread it out because we know those of you that are getting the ticket, we try to give you a little time before we release the companion tickets, just to space things out for you so you're not having to do it all at once.
We don't
do Telegram. We don't do Telegram at all. Telegram, I know some people use it and some people love it, but a lot of scammers use Telegram. And I don't ever want anyone to get mixed up and think that someone else is us or whatever. So we don't do Telegram at all. Because it's something that's just, it's my own personal thing. I just feel like a lot of scammers use Telegram, and it makes me nervous to use that.
We do send out texts.
We do send out a text message, so we have a phone number. It doesn't cost you anything to join. You just text hello to this phone number, and you'll get a text message when we go live. So just text hello, grab a screenshot of that number, 877-273-6227, and we will send you a text message when we go live. No, the box that it's sitting on, I got that on clearance at Hobby Lobby like a year or so ago. It's just a fun little box.
Michelle,
decorative.
we haven't even really come up with what is included with the companion ticket yet, so that's kind of still up in the air.
For like price.
Yeah, price and what it includes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
A companion ticket is for them to come Friday night, for them to participate in our welcome party Friday night. It costs us per person for the events and the food and the beverages and things like that we have, so we just figure out those costs. And last year we made the shirt optional if they wanted an event shirt or not. But we haven't finalized those details yet. All the information, once you have a ticket for the live event, all those companion ticket information will be put into the group that we have for our in-person attendees. So, all right, guys. Suzanne says, I was so happy I went last year, so hoping I can go to another one go to this one. But I had so much fun last year. We hope that all of you that were there in the past can come back again this year. Sunday is for in-person attendees only. The companion tickets are only for Friday night. Saturday and Sunday is, you have to have an event ticket to come to Saturday and Sunday.
No, we haven't announced where it's at yet.
Nope. All right, guys.
So.
But all those details will be coming. We'll be sharing more details all next week about all the things. So, Kathy's husband is coming this year. Yes, so
That's
excited.
awesome.
So excited.
Last year we had like 13 guys.
Yes.
13 men.
Every year we have more and more husbands that come along and that come along and actually like get like a full ticket, and they come and they craft with us Saturday, and
the waiting list. The wait list is on the.
We do have a wait list. It's on the website. Tim can grab it and throw it in the comments there for you. Anne said, we had a blast. Even my 12-year-old granddaughter. Yes. Every year we have at least a couple young ones that are there, and they have a ton of fun. I mean, it's fun for all ages. It really, truly is.
We have a blast.
Yes. The giveaway. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Good grief, girl. I almost forgot. Thank you for the reminder. So Tim is putting the wait list for KCR Live 2025. If you know you want to come, the wait list. If you're in the VIP group, don't worry about the wait list. We're going to be putting the information there. We're going to go live. We're going to get you guys the link. We're going to send you an email anyways if you're in the VIP group. If you are not in the VIP group, get on the wait list if you know you want to go, okay? Because last year, over 90% of the tickets sold to the VIP group. And the rest, almost all of them went to the wait list. We had like 3 or 4 tickets, I think, that were left when we went to the main page.
Yeah,
and those only lasted a few days. I think we were sold out completely by the 7th, I think, last year.
Yeah.
So they do go very, very quickly.
Yeah, the 6th or the 7th.
Yeah. Veronica says, I feel so lucky that I was able to attend last year. I am so glad that you were. It's so much fun. All right, guys, we are going to scroll through the names. The first name that Tim sees that shows that you shared this video is the name that is going to be gifted this jar. And I'm going to give you the optional add-on metal toppers lids for the jar, okay? So you ready, Tim?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
all right.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right.
Scrolling.
Keep those names a rolling. Scrolling. A winner. Scrolling.
Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Name of love. Be before you break my heart.
Wow, you actually got it kind of close.
I know. Jean says KCR Live is a lot of fun. Can't wait for this year. I can't wait either. I'm so stinking excited. It's gonna be like so much fun, and it's gonna be different than any other year, but just as amazing.
Oh, you guys, it's some of the things I'm thinking.
Listen,
are gonna be a blast.
I really thought last year was gonna be my favorite because we were at the beach, and I just love the beach. But this year's theme is like so up mine and Tim's alley. Like it is right up our alley. It's what we love. We're so stinking excited for it. So
yeah.
And some of the things we have planned for it, we just are so excited for. Okay, we have Miss Amanda. Let me stick it on here. Amanda Ensley. Let me see that.
Should have made you
Sorry.
a gentleman's wife.
Amanda Ensley, girlfriend, send us an email. Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. Don't forget to include your address, okay? Lots of you guys have been forgetting to give us your address when you email us lately. We always like to confirm the address because we don't know if you moved since, even if you've placed an order with us in the past. What if we don't know if you've moved? We actually just had somebody who just recently moved, and we accidentally shipped her package to the wrong place. So let's try to remember to include your address. Say, hey, I won the mason jar set, and here's my address. Okay, Miss Amanda Ensley. Amanda Ensley, congratulations. My favorite part of these giftings is all of you guys congratulating the winner. I know all of you are, you're like, you would have loved to have won, but yeah, here you are congratulating the winner, being such good sports. I love it. All right, guys, we're gonna hop off here. You guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Go do a little shopping if you want to, and we will be back.
If you're not safe, don't name it after me.
You're not saved. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I get it now. We will see you guys on Monday if we don't see you before that. Because if you're in the VIP group, we're going to see you before that. Everybody else will see you on Monday, okay?